Hi, greetings. Bob McKenna here, short sweet guitar lesson. I'm going to expand on the arpeggio theme I touched on last time. And my house is alive, there's someone watching TV next door. Thought I'd get some fireplace ambiance. Thanks, Dora Flame. Here's an open A, except that was a D. Here's an A, it's more traditional. If you want to catch up and tune to that, play along. And we discussed the 1, 3, 5, 7 strategy. So if we're in C, I use this 6-2 position. They're all my scale videos. 3, 5, 7. There's the octave. And I try to do economy of motion so I don't move my fingers too much, but to demonstrate, I'll show that. Root, 7th, 5th, 3rd, root. Root, 3rd, 5th, and you can keep the same finger. The pinky can cover both. It's in the same fret already. And if we were in the 6-4 position, it's 1, 3, 5, 7. It's a flat 7. It's not the scalar 7 for like a dominant 7 chord. So that's more bluesy, country, rock is usually the 7th chord. So we're going to just work on those for this time. I'll show you some other derivations also. So that goes up to the 9th. That's root, 3rd, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, octave, and that's our 7th. That's the pretty woman like play with this fingering. You can play it with a 1-6 position. Well, I'm just not trying to hit the song. I'm trying to get the note. 1, 3, 5, 7, and you can throw in the 9th if you feel a little bit more ready to go on. So now I'm just going to play a little stylized playing along as if we're in a tune. There's the 4 chord. Back to the 1 chord. The 5. There's your 4 chord. There's your 5 and 9th chord. So you can often use a 9th chord interchangeably with the 7th chord. They're doing the same job. It's a dominant 7. There you drop the pinky up to the top there. That's a 13th. And the 9th chord for the 6-finger bar chord position, you actually can make, you go 1 fret below, you play the 3rd, the 9th, the 7th, and the 5th. It's the same fingering as a diminished if you were on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th string, but you go 1 set of strings in, you target the 3rd, so 1 fret behind your, in this case, here's your C note. Here's the 7th. Here's the 9th. Sometimes it's nice to add a little chromatic. Glary. And go up a fret. So I just went a fret above the 4 to the 4. Now your band has to agree on that. If they're playing, you don't want to be a half step off of what the whole band's doing, unless you just lean off of it. So it'd be a F chord, F sharp, F sharp 9. I'm generally just playing quarter note with the right hand, just a pump, chunk, chunk, chunk. It just lays nice. It's always a happy note. The ninth is a happy note. It's an up note, and this is a flat third. You can flat 3 to 3. If you're playing a minor blues, just stay on the flat 3. Another thing, the blue notes we haven't really discussed yet. Historically, from like a pentatonic 5-note, the 7th, you can tweak it out of tune a little bit. That's called a blue note. And the 3rd. So, and if you put some raunch on that, some little heavier tone. So when I was coming down off of that, go back to a cleaner tone here. Instead of, I could play this minor 3rd, but it lays nice if you go back 2 frets and play that minor 3rd to close a phrase out. So. Same notes, just a little bit different sass and style for it. So with a little heavier tone, bands are rocking around. 7th one. You don't have to start on the root every time. It's good to practice that just to know where the notes are. So 7th. 3rd, 9th, 5 chord, okay, I'm going to run through some changes here. We're playing in C. You want to rhythm a little bit, and then I'll rhythm for you, okay? Your solo. Back to the 1. Into 5. To the 4 and out to the 1. Step and we all agree to stop now. The half step up is a substitute for the 5. And going under, up, you have to agree to it. Here's another nice little ending. Root, 7, 6, flat 6. If we had been in G, works there too. 7/6 chromatic note. I threw in a couple other ones up here when I was doing the C thing. 3, 4, flat 5, 5, or sharp 4, 5. Since I was going up, I should say the sharp 4. I didn't go into a lot of vibrato talk yet, and I'm going to show you the 3 types. There's one where it's more like a violin style. It sounds a little easier to demonstrate on the electric than the acoustic. Another arpeggio feature, you've heard it in all kinds of songs. I'm changing subject just briefly here for a second. The U.S. national anthem is a 3-5-1, 3, 5, up to the octave 1. Then it's 3, 2, 1, 3, sharp 4. And so when you learn your melodies, just kind of analyze, trying to figure out what key you're in and what the steps are doing. It helps you know better, and when you're going to ask the solo, you can maybe play something that will complement it nicely. So it kind of leaves the diatonic for a second, and here. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. That's not the point of this video. I'll do that on another. So that's another arpeggio you've heard your whole life, and arpeggios are very vital to much of the music that's being made everywhere. That's just a minor, one note at a time, to the 7. And I'm going to get into minors in another video. They get a little complex past the 5 note. Up to 1, only one note different than the major, up to 1 through 5, the flat 3rd. After 5, it gets a little bit hairy, and I'm going to spend some time sharing that with you on another. But okay, so vibrato, this one you're keeping your hand stationary and wiggling over the fret. If I had a solo tune on. We might have heard before. And another one is you take your wrist and rotate it this way instead of going just parallel to the string. That's a string bend. Here's a half step. You want to practice getting your string bends to tune. I'll do some more specified training on those. So this one, a half step bend, and I'm going pulling and making kind of a circle with the note. And it adds a little more drama to it. And you can do it on every note, or you can. And what's the other one? Oh, another more wild metal kind of one. It's going to be very erratic and very wide, and it doesn't have much function except in that real wildy. And then there's this is called a whammy bar. Some people call it a tremolo, and that's a bad name because Leo Fender was a drummer. He didn't know anything about guitar playing. A tremolo is a very rapid note. That's what tremolo is, like a tremor in your hand. Vibrato is and this kind of you're loosening the string and getting it back up to pitch, and they can wander and make your pitch out of pitch. So I would recommend minimizing the use of it. There's some Hawaiian style things. trees, blowing the trees, and that could be a nice thing to do once in a while. So we talked about violin style. And we talked about the more the circular bluesy kind of like. Style, and then the more metally kind of style where you're and that's a little widely body. It's not always, it doesn't fit too many styles of music, but it can be effective in that real hard rock and kind of thing there. I'll do a few minors, arpeggios, just to get that into the feel of thing. With an A minor D. Okay, get the volume where I want. So that was all arpeggio until I went to here. That's scale. 3, 2, 1, flat 6, flat 7 rather, flat 6. So that, in that version, he goes to the 6, which is actually the D chord. And that's scale up, a couple, higher, a couple. Just alternating, going one higher, and then lower one, lower one, lower one. One more time. From the octave, from the A on the 4th string, 7th fret, hands in the 5th position. Strict alternation in the right hand. Down, up, down, up. If you put a triplet feel in there, down, up, down, and then resume your down, up pattern, as if you're like, if your foot's tapping down, downstroke pick, foot's lifted up, upstroke pick. So your solo on, just want to make some interest. So I pick the note and then I stretch the string to that note. That little sassy ending. Then that blue 3rd, flat 3rd. So that's an, and if I was ballad C. One more, honey, please. And we got a one more. I'm going to show the fingering for the 5th string for like this C minor chord position. 5, 7, 1, 3. So you're going to go 1, 4, 1, 4. Skip up 2 frets. It's the same notes as you say here. The 3, root, 7, 5. Then skip up 3 frets. And you keep the same hand position. It's pretty simple. There you you've got a nice C minor arpeggio going over all that. And I stopped and played a C minor pentatonic. And the C here. Now, if we take that pentatonic, I'm going to add another little note here. The sharp 4, 5, 5. That's the one application. So we've heard that before. In the second octave, it'll be. So C minor. That adds a little more color. It's a chromatic tone in the middle. Second octave, same as a pentatonic. Third string, fourth string. Accomplished quite a bit. It's a C minor there. Goes to a G and a. You can write melodies all day long with that stuff. Include some scales. Add a sixth tone once in a while. A ninth tone. The fourth is kind of hard in that format. It doesn't fit too often once you get out of the pentatonic mode. I hope that gives you some ideas, helps your creativity. Great to have you here by the fire. Thanks. See you soon.